Hello, and thank you for joining us on another episode of Potpourri. I'm your host, Chevany Reed, and our guest today is Abraxus Pickens, the CEO and founder of the High Chair Organizer. Hi, Abraxus.
How
Thank
are you
for
doing?
joining us.
Thank you for having me today.
Well, I've been reading about this High Chair Organizer, and for people like me with no children, I am happy someone thought of it. Please tell us a little about yourself and how you came up with the idea.
Sure.
And just tell us about this great idea.
Prior to having the High Chair Organizer, I was a typical working lady. Didn't have any children at the time, but had girlfriends that had children, and I did a lot of babysitting for my friends, and I just noticed the high chair was a busy time. The child is in the high chair, mom's running around trying to find a spoon, child drops a sippy cup or pacifier, and I said, why wasn't a storage unit made for the high chair so everything is housed so there's no so much sprinting and running around at high chair time or breakfast time?
So you understood like how we felt, the non-moms.
Exactly.
Trying to organize the feeding time and trying to organize our lives when we are babysitting or looking after that niece or nephew.
It was always with cousins or friends, can you watch the baby while I run and go get this? Or the baby dropped that, let me run and go get it. So I came up with the High Chair Organizer 2 years ago, in fact. And when I had my son, I saw the need, and I saw that it really was a benefit, a safety benefit for parents with small children.
And let's talk about that safety benefit, because people don't realize how many accidents actually happen while that child or infant is in the high chair.
That's right. After doing research, I found that over 10,000 high chair related accidents happen each year in this country. And it's all from the caregiver not buckling the child in the high chair safely or not buckling them at all. And as a mom, I do know there's sometimes when I stick that baby in the high chair and I'm in a hurry and I don't buckle them safely and I have to run and go get something for mealtime and the child is left unattended. Even those 30 seconds that you leave that baby unattended in the high chair could be crucial, and accidents could very well happen.
Because of course we feel like we have it down to a science.
Exactly.
We're only turning our back for a moment.
And we can't be in both places at both times, but the High Chair Organizer definitely is a solution to that problem.
So when we say High Chair Organizer, so many thoughts probably go into our viewers' mind of what that is. Please describe it in detail and let us know exactly what it's used for.
The High Chair Organizer simply attaches to the back of any manufacturer's high chair. It clips securely, and it stores in pouches anything that you would need for that child's mealtime activity. So whether that be spoons, bibs, sippy cups, pacifiers, you can even store treats, diapers, baby wipes, small toys. All of it's housed safely in the back, away from the child's reach, and where mom or dad can conveniently get it for the baby.
Awesome idea. I love it.
Thank you.
Now, how many type of, let's say, what was the steps to making it happen? Did you run into any
roadblocks? One, I didn't know what I was doing. I've never brought a product to market. And frankly, no one in my circle had ever brought a product to market. So it went to, well, how do I do this? So I just did homework. I joined networks, I joined organizations, and I learned the process of how to properly bring a product to market. Went to professional trade shows and wholesale trade shows and learned what they were doing. Shook hands in the right places and just went step by step to developing a prototype, getting that prototype manufactured, getting marketing and PR on board, and bringing the product to market.
So with the prototype, did you make a lot of changes? Were there tweaks along the way?
Well, initially what happened, I sketched out a design and I had just a tailor to make one for me. And I gave it as gifts to friends that I saw had the need for an organizer. Well, then the word started getting out. So those friends would tell other friends about it, and I would have to have another one made. Well, it became too expensive to keep making them by hand to give as gifts to parents and friends that have babies. So at that point, I called a big manufacturer and said, hey, this is my prototype. And we did make some small changes according to feedbacks from moms and dads. But once I got the final prototype together, I shipped it off to a manufacturer and had it produced.
Okay, so with that whole production,
yes,
talk to us about some things you've learned from that process and some advice you can give others if they're going through that same discovery process?
Well, initially when you have this idea and you're ready to bring it to market, you're so excited about getting it out there. My best advice is to take your time, be patient. Manufacturers have so many other clients that they're looking at, so you may not get anything back for a couple of weeks. And it's okay, because things take time and you want it to have it done properly. So take the time to do your homework. Make sure you're getting the right manufacturer. Make sure they can do quality product. Make sure they can do great quantities in a great time fashion. So take your time is my number one suggestion. My number two suggestion is to network. You know, I don't know who Chevy may know that knows a manufacturer or knows someone in PR and marketing. So if I network, or if you network better, you have a greater selection of people to choose from to get advice and to get a network built for yourself, to get product ideas and who to do business with and so forth together.
So we talk about product ideas.
Yes.
I know that you have other products in the making. One of those products deals with not only safety, but the cleanliness of
exactly
the whole eating time.
Exactly.
Talk us.
A question I always ask moms is, when's the last time you cleaned your high chair? And moms will say, oh, I wipe it down, or I may use, you know, a wipe to wipe it down. Well, think about it. For the most part, when you put your child in the high chair, they eat directly off the high chair. Well, if you're cleaning it with a product that's non-green, you're putting chemicals into your baby's mouth with their hands, unaware. So I want to develop a clean green product for the high chair that's specifically designed for the high chair. So when moms wipe it down and the baby eats off of it, they're not putting those nasty chemicals and pollutants into their bodies.
And our clean green cleaning product will be able to fit in the high chair organizer as well, right?
Of course, it'll be able to fit into your high chair organizer. So look for that upcoming in the future from the high chair organizer.
Now with this high chair organizer, it comes in different colors, different textures. What?
Currently, there's two patterns available. One is a predominantly pink pattern, and the second one is a predominantly green pattern. But they can also check the website out, and they can see the different pattern designs.
And what's that website?
The website is www.thehighchairorganizer.com. Very easy to remember.
Say it again for me.
www.thehighchairorganizer.com.
Oh, okay. So www.thehighchairorganizer.com.
Exactly.
Because I found it by just putting in high chair organizer.
Well,
and it definitely came up.
It's a Googleable. That's my new terminology. It's a Googleable search at this point. So you can type in high chair organizer and it'll pop right up for you.
That's how you know when you're doing great, when it comes right up. So I look forward to seeing and hearing about this product, and I want our viewers to know a little bit more about you and how you came about being this mom with this idea. So please talk to us a little about your past, your history, your school.
Sure. Prior to being with the high chair organizer, I did pharmaceutical sales, and I did that for about 10 years. I went to the University of Alabama at Birmingham, and I have a BS in marketing. And my master's is in public administration, and both of those degrees was at the University of Alabama at Birmingham.
So don't you think the degree in marketing really helped?
Most definitely. I think it really gave me a good foundation and platform of where to take the high chair organizer once I had the concept in my head. I mean, who knew when I was going to business school that I would develop a product? That was never on my radar.
And you would really use those tools that you learned.
Exactly, exactly. So, you know, I tell kids, we have interns that help us out all the time, that getting a good educational foundation is key, because it can take you places that you would not be able to go without that education.
Now, question with the high chair organizer,
yes.
Are we only able to get it now online?
No, it's also available at a number of different retail outlets throughout the country. A lot of mom and pop children's boutiques is available. It's available at buybuy.baby.com as well, Amazon.com, and some other retailers, ATG, Wayfair, but mostly mom and pop boutiques across the country. We like to help out small businesses.
I think that's awesome, because that's how our community strives, through our small businesses.
Exactly. It's the heart of America.
So let's discuss when we come back.
Okay.
If there's anything else you'd like to share with our audience about the high chair organizer, and where we see you in another 5 years, because I know you're working on some awesome things.
Thank you.
When we come back, Abraxus Pickens will talk to us more about the high chair organizer. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Up next, we'll be joined by two young ladies, fabulous women, about going green.
Up to 40% of businesses never recover after experiencing a major disaster. Make a plan at ready.gov/business.
Too much. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We're gonna beat them and bust them.
The smallest
spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We're gonna beat them and bust them.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Let's get a little bit rowdy. R-O-W-D-Y.
Take time to be a dad today. Call or visit fatherhood.gov to learn more.
Wake the sun, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me, the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
Up to 40% of businesses never recover after experiencing a major disaster. Make a plan at ready.gov/business.
Too much. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We're gonna beat them and bust them.
The smallest
spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We're gonna beat them and bust them.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Let's get a little bit rowdy. R-O-W-D-Y.
Take time to be a dad today. Call or visit fatherhood.gov to learn more.
Wake the sun, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me, the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
Up to 40% of businesses never recover after experiencing a major disaster. Make a plan at ready.gov/business.
Too much. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We're gonna beat them and bust them.
The smallest
spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We're gonna beat them and bust them.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Let's get a little bit rowdy. R-O-W-D-Y.
Take time to be a dad today. Call or visit fatherhood.gov to learn more.
Wake the sun, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me, the trees not to look for me. I'm sun, wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
Welcome back. When we left off, we were speaking with Abraxus Pickens, the founder and creator of the High Chair Organizer. Abraxus, thank you again for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So when we were left off, we were discussing all the great things about the High Chair Organizer, but I understand that you have a newsletter.
Yes.
And it's a monthly newsletter, and it does all these fabulous things for moms, including a Mom of the Month. Talk to us about your newsletter.
Well, we wanted to get something to moms that they can, one, get some information, quick tidbits of information, also give them something that's a little lighthearted, little recipe, and to highlight a Mom of the Month. So we have the High Chair Organizer e-newsletter that comes out once a month. And we highlight a Mom of the Month that is a High Chair Organizer user that's also doing fabulous things in the community. So with that, we also have a quick recipe. We call it Moms on the Move. I know as a mom myself, I'm always looking for something quick and easy to prepare for my children that are healthy at the same time. So we created a recipe of the month that's also a very fast and easy recipe. And it coincides with the fruit of the month. So we highlight a fruit of the month, and we tell about the nutritional value of that fruit, and it's usually seasonal, and we incorporate that fruit into the recipe.
That is such an awesome idea.
Oh yeah, moms love it. Moms love it. For the month of April, we're doing the strawberry, and we have a strawberry muffin recipe. And we also encourage moms to get their children involved in cooking, because studies have found that children that actually help prepare meals are more likely to eat it. So you can make it healthy, and the child will be more likely to eat it because it's healthy.
Because they participated in it.
Because they participate, they're hands-on with it, and they're proud of their work.
Wow. What a good way to not trick a child, but to learn with the child so they understand.
Because one thing with the High Chair Organizer, we want to encourage healthy eating habits from the high chair stage up. And you can start that early on with children.
And that's really the first stage.
Exactly.
With food, and once they're off of natural nourishment, shall we say. And with the newsletter also, you have different things where the moms can do their testimonials, and it's a nice groundbreaking for different things going on in the community with moms, right?
Right. We have a testimonial site where moms can say how the High Chair Organizer has helped them. We also have a stats corner, and it gives them a little bit of information about health and nutrition in regards to their children. And we have a lighthearted piece as well, where it gives moms a little tickle or a little joke to help them throughout their day. And you can subscribe to the newsletter by emailing us at support@thehighchairorganizer.com, and we'd be happy to send you out a newsletter every month as well.
What I really like about the newsletter is that it encourages everyone to get involved, to become that one community of moms.
Oh yes, oh yes. And you know, the newsletter is also attached to our social media, which is huge when you're marketing a product. It's getting involved in Twitter and getting involved in Facebook. So
right, and with your Twitter account, I see that moms are actually participating, correct?
Exactly. We get a lot of feedbacks from mom. We have a question of the day, and we get feedbacks from mom. And that's how we can also, for grassroots, organic information from moms that have the first-hand experience of dealing with a child at the high chair to other moms. So it's a huge mom network that we're very proud of.
Now, although the High Chair Organizer is going to be the umbrella part of the company.
Yes.
I know that with the newsletter, we'll be finding out a lot about everything else that you're doing.
That's right.
Including the cleaning green for the high chair.
That's right.
And other things. So please, for Twitter, your Twitter account name?
It's at High Chair Organ. HIGHCHAIRORGAN. So at High Chair Organ.
And I see you on Facebook.
Yes, it's the High Chair Organizer on Facebook. And we do the same thing with Facebook as well. We encourage moms to get involved and give us information that we can share with other moms.
And with Facebook, I see the posting and moms' pictures and things like that.
That's right.
And were you excited when that first took off and to see that, wow, not only do you have this product, but you have this organization that allows for moms and dads. We can't forget our dads to become involved.
Dads are a big fan of the High Chair Organizer because everything is right there for them. But the social media and getting moms involved and seeing them involved, it's a very good heart feeling, because you know that not only is this product good for the community, it's good that people are receiving it well, and your hard work has gone to a good thing that's helping moms.
And with social network, you get to answer questions immediately.
Yes, yes.
When moms or dads go into scared mode, you're there for them immediately, and that's also a good thing.
And not just that as well. Quick information, fast. You know, some moms will say, you know, hey, what's a quick dinner recipe? Well, we can give that to them immediately. So we try to be very grassroots, and we try to help moms and dads immediately with things. And, you know, what all can we fit into the High Chair Organizer? Is this a great baby shower idea? How fast can I get it? Oh no, there's a baby shower that I have to do on Saturday. Can I get it that fast? And that's information that we can quickly share with them via our Twitter account or our Facebook account.
Right, and it allows for other moms to communicate with each other. And other dads as well.
Exactly.
So we're going to find you on Facebook. We're going to find you on Twitter.
Yes.
Are you Instagramming?
You know, we haven't gotten into Instagram yet, but that is the next wave of social media. We are going to Instagram, so stay tuned for that.
It's all right. I think I'm going to get my High Chair Organizer from my goddaughter, get it on Instagram and get you started.
And we love that. We love when people actually use it and they send us pictures via Facebook and Twitter. We love that as well. We actually, a couple of weeks ago, we got a picture from a mom that took it to Africa.
Awesome.
So we got that picture, so that was a very proud moment for us.
It's definitely something that everyone can use, not just moms and dads.
It's universal.
But extended families
Exactly.
as well.
Grandmas love it. Everything is right there for grandmas. So everything is within their reach. They don't have to wonder where the spoons are, where the bibs are. It's right there for them.
So before we close out, I want to make sure that we've covered everything that you wanted to get out.
Sure.
As far as the High Chair Organizer and your organization, because you're also doing so many great things for the community. Please talk to us about ways we can get involved with the things that you're doing.
Sure. Definitely get involved with our newsletter. Email me at support@thehighchairorganizer.com so we can get that newsletter out to you. Check out our website, www.thehighchairorganizer.com, and we have information on that as well. Number one thing is safety with us. We want to make sure that those children and babies are safe at the High Chair, and the High Chair Organizer accentuates that because moms and dads do not have to leave the child unattended in the high chair. Most importantly, too, when you put the child in the high chair, be sure to buckle them in so they can't get out when you're not there.
It's because we don't want that 10,000 to go up to 10,001.
No, and we don't want any of our viewers to be one of those 10,000, so we don't want that statistics to grow.
Okay, great. So we will definitely have the High Chair Organizer on our link here at Potpourri, and we look forward to speaking with you and hearing all the great things that you're doing. One more time, please, for our cameras.
Sure. Be sure to visit our website at www.thehighchairorganizer.com. Follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook.
Thank you for joining us on Potpourri. I'm Chevany Reed, and we look forward to seeing you next week.